Hey guys, and welcome back to Daily Courses. So, in the last video, we have talked about HTML lists, and this video will be talking about HTML tables. So, first of all, we have made an index.html as usual, and as usual, we have used this to make a template. Let's change this to HTML table, and let's start. So, basically, this tutorial demonstrates how to create HTML tables using some of the elements which are tr, td, and th. I'm going to be talking about them in furthermore. So leave this. This is basically a snippet that I have downloaded or added so that it can use AI or to generate my code. But let's start how we do it. So first of all, this is the element code table. So we're going to open that. Okay. Now, one thing we haven't still talked about, classes, IDs, and CSS, but we have something called a border that is an attribute for table. Okay. Let's go say border 2. Let's see what happens now. As you can see, it's a very small thing here because we haven't written anything right now. So we go back and here we will. So basically a table is rows and columns. So the first top row is basically a header. So we are going to say table row tr. It's basically like lists, but like this. And now we have see th header 1. We're going to copy this header 2 and header 3. Okay. Now let's see what happens on our website. We have 3 header. As you can see, it's bold. Now let's see the difference between header and table data. So this is the first row. This is a top row. You will have another row which is just below the header row, and here it's going to say data 1. I'm going to talk about TD right now. Let me just make sure it works first. Then we have 2 and we have 3. So the difference between TH and TD is table row, table header, table row, table data. So let's save it for now. Let's see what's the difference. As you can see, it's the header, it's the data. Now we can change from 2 to 1 to make it look better. As you can see, looks better. Now we can do the same thing again and again until we want to stop. See, let's save it and see. It has multiple datas. Now let's say, for instance, we have only 3 headers, but let's take this out. But by mistake, we have 2 more data. What will happen now? This has empty header. So it does not look right. So what we can do is we can make third header continue to both of them. So we can make distributed columns and rows. So let's talk about it. So let's remove these for now. And let's make a different table, a complete table from this table. Okay. We have taken about a class horizontal lines. And now the next table. So basically this is our table. And just copied it. Okay. Now we have something called row span and column span. Let's talk about it. So first of all, we have headers. Okay. What I'm going to say is, yes, call span 1. So this is basically the default one. You can say column span 1. And here I'm going to say column span 3. See what happens? Nothing happens because there is nothing to span actually. So we come here and we take all this data and we double it. Okay. So let's take one. Now we have 3 headers but 5 data elements. Yep. Let's see what happens now. So as you can see, as we said, that the header takes 3 columns if you want. We can do the same thing with row as well. So let's say we have one more row. Okay. So as you can see, I want data 1 to be same in both. So how would I do that? So first things, I would take that data 1 out. So now it's uneven, as you can see, all empty. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to say row span. So as you can see, what it does, it spans to 2 rows and it continues afterwards. So that is basically it. In a nutshell, we can use it to make tables, for example, email, phone number, and we can make sure we can actually use something like that. As you can see, contact, name, email, phone number. This consists of 2 columns and this consists of 2 rows and data. So it is very much used in real life. And then that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed or learned something, make sure to subscribe and see you guys in the next one.